Okay, today we're going to repair a closet flange. This flange that the toilet bolts to is broken out here, and that side's cracked and ready to break. So when the bolts, there's no place to put them into. So Sioux Chief makes this stainless steel ring that we can screw down on top of this one. I actually prefer to go underneath and cut the pipe and replace it all, but it's a finished basement underneath and they don't want to deal with that. So we'll just screw this on top of this old flange. There's enough room that it will fit under the bowl. And the wax will still seal to the original flange. So all that this stainless steel flange does is provide a place for the bolts to mount. Let me grab a tape measure. We want to make sure that we've got it set. We're 12 inches to there, 12 inches to there, and that's where I want the bolts to be. So we can just go ahead. I like to use these screws that are coated deck screws. That way they won't rust or rot or have problems if there's any leakage that should occur. And I don't like to drive them straight down. I like to put them at an angle. That way, if there is a lot of stress on the bowl, it's not pulling screws straight up. If they're at an angle going all the way around, it's a lot harder to pull this flange out of position. I've got my bowl wax in a sink of hot water because it's 20 degrees out on the truck right now, and the wax gets too hard to set. So we need to heat it up. I tried doing it in a microwave once and I wound up with just a puddle of wax, so hot water's best. I always use the double nut method. You have an extra set of washers and nuts so that you can tighten the bolts down to the flange. That way you don't have to come back sometime and have a bolt that just spins and won't let you take it off. I always use brass bolts. I don't use the plated steel because the plated steel do rust and corrode, in spite of what people who sell them say. Okay, I like a nut driver. You can use a little crescent wrench. Just want to get them good and tight. That's it. And we got a flange that's good and ready to go. I always put a new flex on and a new wax ring. Never try and reuse a wax ring. We're going to let that one sit a little while and get warmer. So that's all there is to it.